Hi, I'm Sandi Cravens, Health and Physical Education Coordinator for Irving ISD.
How did you overcome the old PE mindset that you can't ask for funding?
Generally what happened was once I got to the administration building and started getting to know other people in other subject areas, I found out how much budget money other subject areas have for a variety of initiatives and to help their teachers attend conferences, help their teachers with support in the classroom, equipment, those kinds of things. So I decided that physical education deserved the same thing since we are the foundation for learning, and I just started to ask for the same as other subject areas.
How did you get your funding?
In Irving, we have a couple of different ways. You can ask for special project money, you can ask for budget enhancement, so I use both of those methods to increase my budget, but also applying for grants. What really helped me was getting feedback from teachers and then being able to show my direct supervisors why we needed the money and how it would be used and the number of students that are impacted. Another thing that really helps is when you can outline how much the cost would be per student. So you take your total and the number of students impacted and divide that, and the cost would be $2 per student or something like that. That seems to have an impact when you're asking for large sums of money.
How difficult was the process to apply for ESSA funding?
I got lucky as far as ESSA funding goes. Our director of federal programs did all the applications and took care of all the paperwork. So really all I had to do was come up with the plan that met the criteria that he had laid out for me, which was it needed to increase or show that it had a positive impact on academic achievement, had to be a new program for our district, and then it had to be equitable across the district.
What is your best piece of advice for others seeking ESSA funding?
I would say talk to the person who's in charge of federal programming, because that person knows a lot about all the title money and where it can be used. And then if you can get your hands on the Title IV outline, which is what helped me, that would be great too. Like I said, I got lucky because that part of it was handled for me.
What would you say to a teacher that needs funding?
As far as a teacher goes, if you have a coordinator in your district, someone in my position, I would go to that physical education coordinator first. And as the teacher, I would lay out exactly what you would want to do with the funding, and so that you can come with a plan and a budget. That would be helpful also. And then that coordinator can take it on to the federal program director. If you don't have someone in my position in your district, I would take it maybe to your principal, and that might be the best place first. Always, it's good to let your principal know what you're doing. But if you don't have a coordinator, then just go ahead and get the federal programs coordinator or director involved as well.
What would you say to a PE coordinator that needs funding?
Same thing, similar to the teacher. As far as the coordinator goes, obviously go to your direct supervisor, but come with a plan and a budget so that you are meeting all the criteria for ESSA funding, and then seek out your director of federal programs so you can see what money is available, because it is available, we just don't always know about it. Thank you.